Glenn, glad you joined us. Talk about your transition from being an athletic director, head football coach here in the state of Texas many years, coming on staff, 1 year break-in period, now you're up.
Yes, and it was really good. I think in your life there's times that you need change and to do things, and this is a nice transition for me. Still being, you always want to be effective, and for so many years as a coach, that's a calling, that's a mission, that you go in and work with young people and try to help mold their lives and help them in some way. And now we're able to transition into helping coaches so that they can help kids, and that's our mission statement. And so it's really natural. It's easy as far as your motivation, and very, very exciting. Hopefully we can make a difference.
Well, it probably also helped that you were very active with the High School Coach Association prior to coming on staff, and that has to help.
It really, worked out really well for me being a board member and then being a president and being involved so many years. I was able to see some things. Now, I'll be honest, when you get into it, there's still so much to learn, but I did have a good idea and a good start. But Joe Martin has just been amazing to work for, and of course D.W. Rutledge set the bar so high and was such a mentor to all of us.
Well, one of the things that also is very neat to watch all of what your coaches do, and blending with the athletic directors and stuff like that, and obviously with the athletic directors conference, and making sure with the UIL and collaboration and all parties involved, that it goes off good. One of the things that I was very impressed that y'all put together is the fast clinics, and on Saturday morning, state championship, Cowboy Stadium, AT&T, you're able to get all those coaches. Just talk about that program and the success of that program.
Well, just to start with what you talked about with the state games, Joe and I show up at 6:30 that morning, and I think the event was supposed to start at 8. And as we showed up at 6:30, there were probably 300-400 people standing outside in the cold, coaches on Saturday morning waiting to get in to take that certification. And that's kind of when we looked at each other and said, this is going to be a success. We've gone all around the state. We went to El Paso, McAllen, Lubbock, Longview, and done these fast clinics, as well as AT&T Stadium. And we've tried to have capacity of no more than 500 to be able to do it right. So we've serviced over 2,000 coaches, and it was overwhelmingly successful, very, very positive feedback. And the other thing was that we were taking it to the coaches and to their areas. And I think they greatly appreciated that. Atavus is a really, really good company, and they were willing to do that as well. And the efforts were something that I think we will benefit from for a long time.
That was one of the things I was really impressed with. The athletic directors and the UIL stressed how important those programs were, and that's what helped make it happen like it did.
It's probably, in my time, we're probably able to make more of a difference right now than ever, because the UIL, the ADs, all the coaches associations are really trying to speak with one voice. And I think we all realize that we're in a situation right now where sports in general, I feel like, are under attack. It's not the easy thing to do, is to be in sports. It's really, not everybody's going to win. It's not always going to be fair. You're going to have to overcome adversity, and people don't really understand that.
Right.
We all do, and we understand the importance of high school athletics and junior high athletics, and I think we're going to stay together and keep staying together so that we can keep our state at the top.
So what you're saying is, when you became a coach after college, it's changed quite a bit.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely changed in every way. And I think that for the first time we're realizing that we can't just put our head in the sand and think it's going to be okay. And the first thing you have to do is you've got to speak with one voice, and that's really been the message coming from Charles Broderick at the UIL, and we've all locked arms together and tried to do that.